Hey girl.
Hey. How y'all doing?
Okay. Corillo, I'm Nemesis. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. Alright, before we get started, let's talk about the song of the moment, not the week, because we already discussed that. Song of the moment is the entire Karol G new album, Mañana Será Bonito. The entire album. If I have to pick a favorite song, ay no, cabrón, está muy difícil. It's too hard. There's too many bangers. But okay, if I had to pick a song outside from the singles that she's already given us, I'm gonna have to go with TQG, which is her song with motherfucking Shakira, bitch! Shakira is back, and I don't think you understand. Me, as a Latina that grew up listening to Shakira, which was the good Shakira, the old Shakira, like, ¿Dónde están los ladrones Shakira? Pies descalzos Shakira. Yeah, that bitch. Yeah, I'm very excited that she's back. Anyways, Te Quedé Grande, Karol G and Shakira. That's the song of the moment. Go stream the whole album. Alright, so as you saw by the title of today's video, you already know what the freak is gonna happen today. Today, I'm gonna talk about the 5 things, the 5 little rules that I've like written for myself to maintain this long ass mane of hair that I have found myself with as of late. My hair kind of like unexpectedly grew a little too much. I mean, not unexpectedly. My last haircut was 6 months ago. So yeah, I am overdue. I'm overdue for a haircut, but I feel like this time it grew more and faster than the last time I cut my hair. Is it due to these 5 things that I've been doing? Maybe. But I mean, okay, take this with a grain of salt, because I know that hair growth is like a touchy subject in the hair community. There is not a magic potion, a magic hair oil that I can give you that is gonna be like, oh yeah, use this, your hair is gonna grow like this. And whoever tells you that, they're lying. They're lying, because that doesn't exist. There's things that can help you definitely grow your hair faster, but there isn't like a perfectly tailored solution that's gonna, I don't know, work for everybody. Hair growth depends mostly on your own DNA, on your own genetics, and on your own environment, etc, etc. You know what I mean? So these 5 things that I do, yes, they have helped my hair grow, but more specifically, they've helped maintain the health of my hair and my scalp while it continues to grow. Fair warning, a lot of these things would be considered high maintenance, but then again, a lot of the things that I do for my hair in this channel are considered high maintenance already. So yes, please, no one fight me in the comments being like, well, who has time for this? Like, girl, if you don't have time for it, it's fine. I'm just sharing what I do. You know what I mean? Okay, let's get started. Oh, jump scare. I know I look insane, but it's because I'm getting ready to wash my hair and start the list of things that I'm gonna talk to you about. Okay, so the number 1 new thing, new habit that I've picked up to just better the health of my hair and maintain it while it's this long, it's scalp care. I've spoken about scalp care repeatedly on my Instagram and on my TikTok, but I don't think I've actually spoken about it here on YouTube. What the heck? Scalp care has kind of just leveled up the game for me. It just leveled up my hair care, my hair growth, I don't know, even, I swear to God, it even helps my mental health. And it all started with this. This is the JVN Complete Pre-Wash Scalp Oil. She's been loved, as you can tell. The only reason why this bottle is not completely done is because other brands have sent me their oil and I've also been using them. But this was the first like scalp oil that I got really into. Before I discovered it, I had already done some pre-pooing, maybe even here on my channel and whatever, but this is the first oil that I actually stuck to and like used repeatedly, wash day after wash day. It's made a big difference on just how healthy my hair feels. It makes clarifying my scalp easier, therefore it helps my scalp absorb nutrients better so that it can keep flourishing, thriving, being healthy and balanced. And when I say that it's also kind of helped with my mental health, it's because it kind of became a little self-care ritual for me. Taking at least 20 to 30 minutes before I wash my hair to just oil my scalp. And you can even use a little scalp massager. This one is from Fable in Maine. You can also use your fingers, but this is if you're feeling fancy. Just doing this, massaging your scalp, it just helps relieve tension. It helps with my never-ending anxiety, and it kind of helps me see this chore of washing my hair as a, I don't know, as something that I shouldn't be so stressed about. This is a little me moment. And man, it just feels good as hell. And also this specific oil has rosemary extract, which, as we know, or as you might have heard on the TikToks, it helps with hair growth. And it also has basil root extract, which helps to minimize hair loss. So, you know, it's all linked, it's all connected. And to help the washing process go easier, I also like putting a few drops of the oil on the lengths of my hair and detangle it before hopping in the shower. Okay, once my hair is detangled, I just put it in a little claw clip and leave it on for like 20 minutes. You don't have to leave it that long. You can literally leave it on for 5 minutes and that's it, and you're good. When I'm feeling extra, I like to do it overnight. If I know that the next day I'm gonna wash my hair, I just leave it on overnight. I don't know, it just feels good, girl. But other than hair and scalp oiling, I've also very much have prioritized using scalp scrubs to exfoliate my scalp, to get rid of buildup, to just make sure that that scalp is clean and fresh. And I'm still very much hooked on the Ceremonia papaya scalp scrub. Listen, I've tried other scalp scrubs, they're great, but this one just has me on a fucking chokehold, okay? I think it's because of the like whipped texture, that even though yes, it has the salt and the little papaya enzymes that actually do the physical exfoliation, the whipped shampoo gives it like this delicious, luxurious shampoo feeling. I don't know if I'm explaining myself right. It just lathers so beautifully that it doesn't feel like it's really scraping or doing any damage to my scalp. It's just exfoliating it while still providing moisture and all that good stuff. I don't use this every single time I wash my hair, of course. This is more of like once every 2 wash days or once every 3 wash days type of thing, because you don't want to over exfoliate your scalp. That can lead to some irritation, and it's gonna be very counterintuitive for you to do that if you actually want to grow your hair. So yeah, make 2023 the year that you start caring about your scalp. You will not regret it, bestie. Trust. Okay, second thing that I've prioritized to maintain the health of this long ass hair is deep conditioning. Listen, I've always spoken about deep conditioning on my channel. This is nothing new, babes. But the one thing that has changed is that I now do it way more often than not. Deep conditioning used to be something that I did once every 2 wash days. Now it's become kind of like a every single wash day type of thing. Girl, it's just a lot of hair. Sometimes just regular conditioner won't do. It just needs an extra oomph. And these are the 3 hair masks that I've kind of kept in rotation recently. I just use the one that I'm feeling like using on that day. All 3 of these masks smell freaking heavenly. They're all incredibly nourishing and moisturizing. I just love them all, and I also love the brands overall. I am running so low on the Ceremonia one that I'm just not gonna use it today because I'm not ready to part ways with her. And also this is my boyfriend's favorite too, so let's go for the Briogeo one, the Don't Despair Repair Apple Honey Deep Conditioning Hair Mask. Y'all already know that I love the Don't Despair Repair line overall. It has a great mixture of protein and moisture. It just keeps your hair so balanced, so nourished, so healthy. And I mean, I would be lying if I told you that I deep condition for like 20 minutes or something like that every single time. Not really. Sometimes I literally just leave it on for 5 minutes, then I squish to condition and I move on with my wash day. But the longer I can leave on the hair mask, the better. Ideally, it would be 10 to 20 minutes, but whatever, I do what I can and it still gives me good results. Also, making sure that my hair is well moisturized while it's in the shower process guarantees me that I won't have to use that much leave-in conditioner or that much curl cream when it comes to styling my hair. You know what I mean? All right, now that I'm out of the shower, let's talk about the third thing that I've been doing to maintain the health of this long hair. The third thing that I've been kind of like pretty loyal to or pretty consistent with is bond maintenance or bond repairing treatments. I love bond repairing treatments. They are so good and so effective, but they are not something that should be used every single wash day. Bond repairing treatments are not protein treatments. Do not confuse the two. Bond repair focuses very specifically on repairing broken bonds in your hair. These three have been my current favorites for quite a good while now. The Olaplex number 3, I've already spoken heavily about on my channel. The K18 Molecular Repair Hair Mask. I don't think I've spoken about her in my channel, but I've definitely spoken about her on my TikTok and on my Instagram. And lastly, the Living Proof Triple Bond Complex is freaking fantastic. I don't think I've spoken about her. Girls, there's so many freaking products. I get lost. Since I don't have any current crazy damage on my hair, there's no need for me to do bond repairing treatments so often. But I do like to use them as maintenance treatments every once in a while, especially when I need it. I have to listen to my own hair. For example, a good time for me to use bond repairing or bond maintenance treatments is right after vacation. I go on these tropical vacations and I'm in and out of pools, in and out of beaches, in and out of cenotes, whatever, putting my hair through all types of freaking damage in the water, in the sun, with sand, chlorine, etc. So when I come back from vacation, that's a good time to treat that damage, make sure that my bonds are united and strong. Another good time for me to use bond maintenance treatments is also when I know that I've been putting my hair up in very tight hairstyles way too often, aka those very tight sleeked buns or very high tight ponytails or very tight braids. All of that can cause mechanical damage in your hair. Since I have been rocking quite a good amount of tight hairstyles to the gym, I'm gonna use one today. The Living Proof Triple Bond Complex is a leave-in treatment, so it's different than the number 3, which is something that you have to apply to your hair before washing and then you wash it off. Let me give you a little close-up. As you can see, kind of like a little lotion. It's so easy to use, like it barely even makes me have to change my routine to incorporate a product like this. That's why I like it. So I'm just gonna put 2 pumps of it on this half of my hair. Okay, now I'm gonna do 2 pumps on the other half. I do like to, I don't know, activate the product in my hands till it looks kind of like sunscreen and then apply it. Oh, and if you're wondering why I'm putting it from my mid-lengths and down, is because I know that up here, this hair is quite new since it literally just grew out of my roots. It's quite new, so I know it doesn't have damage. But my ends, that's another story. That's where most of the breakage happens. That's where the split ends happen. So when it comes to bond repair and to deep conditioning, this is where I focus most of the product. Okay, now let's style this motherfucker. And also, let's move on to the number 4 thing that I've been prioritizing or like paying mind to. Something that I've been kind of like leaning more towards is using the least amount of products as possible when it comes to styling my curls and my waves. You might be wondering, what the fuck does that have to do with like maintaining the health of your long wavy hair? Everything. It has everything to do. I'm gonna be applying 2 products. I'm gonna use a gel. The one that I'm gonna use is the Living Proof, the Curl Defining Gel, and then top it with a foam. This is the TGIN Rose Water Curl Defining Mousse. So the reason why I am leaning more towards using less product to style my hair is because with long hair, I have definitely noticed that the more products I use, the more buildup I get. And the more buildup I get, the more I need to clarify my hair. And the more I need to clarify my hair, the more drying it can get. You know what I mean? If I don't want to have to deal with product buildup constantly, the only way to do that is to use less product. And also, I've started to follow not just curly hair influencers, I started to follow curly hair professionals like curly hair stylists, which I recommend that you do too. I'll probably link some in the description of this video. And what I see these other curl professionals do to their clients, they barely use product. Like, I'm not saying that they don't use any product, but for styling, they go for maybe 1 or 2. And I've seen a lot of them just use like 1 product. They just use shampoo, conditioner, maybe like a repairing mask or something like that, and then they go with either a gel or a curl lotion, and that's it, and they dry their hair and it's beautiful. And I'm like, how the fuck? And just like how I see them do to their clients, they've also spoken about how curly hair shouldn't need that much product in order for it to look good, or in order for it to stay healthy, to look healthy, whatever, to look its best. So I'm just trying something new. And also logistically, the longer my hair is, the heavier it is. And the heavier it is, the more weighed down my waves are gonna be. So why would I weight them down with even more product? You know what I mean? I need products that are gonna just provide, hold frizz control and bring like my waves back up instead of putting on so many lotions. Oh, and before you guys ask, like, girl, why didn't you put any cream in your hair or any? I deep conditioned, so we're good. Since I deep conditioned, I don't really need to use a leave-in conditioner or a curl cream because my hair is properly moisturized already. But I mean, of course, that's not me saying that I'm never gonna try like new techniques. And there are days that I do use more than just 2 products to style my hair. If I'm like trying out a new trend or like just trying something new, why not? No, why not? Like it's not the end of the world, you know what I'm saying? And I do receive quite a good amount of products sometimes that I want to test out for you guys, etc. So I break my own rule every once in a while, super. But I'm speaking like generally. On a regular, schmegular wash day, I try to contain myself to use just 2 products and not do the fucking most, man, because I like doing the most. Okay, I'm gonna finish putting on my second product, which is the mousse. Then I'm gonna go diffuse my hair, and I will be back to talk about the 5th and final thing that is very important, key to protecting and maintaining long healthy hair. Okay, mi amores, I'm back. My hair is now dry. It's very bright in here. It's a lot of sun. So I'm sorry if the image looks freaking weird. I don't know how to fix it. Okay, so the 5th and final thing that, I mean, I've been doing this forever. I mean, not forever, but like ever since I started my curly hair journey, I've been doing this, and it is something that I still find myself repeating over and over on all my social media platforms when I get asked about how I make my curls last longer. How do I keep my hair from tangling? How do I keep my hair from breaking so much? Keep saying it. And y'all don't listen. Some of y'all, not all of y'all, but a lot of y'all don't listen. Like, protect your hair in your sleep. Listen, at night while you're sleeping, moving your head all over your little pillow, that's when most of the hair tangling occurs. That's when a lot of hair breakage happens because you're literally sleeping. You have no control over what's happening with your hair. If you're wondering how I protect my hair in my sleep, even though I've shown it before, I'll do another demo for you. First thing, a silk or satin scrunchie. I'm gonna link the ones that I use down below just in case you need some help finding what you need. This is how I do it. Flip all of your hair to the front, to the top of your head. Tie your hair in a very loose ponytail, like so. Jesus Christ, it looks crazy like that. Or you can even do like a little half bun. I prefer this. I prefer the little ponytail. Take your motherfucking bonnet and put everything in there. And go to sleep, sister. Go to sleep. There's girlies that also like wrapping their hair in a scarf. That's great. That worked for me while my hair was short, but now that it is long, it's almost near impossible for the scarf not to fall off my freaking head. So this is my preferred way. And then I go to sleep. And when I wake up, you know what I do? I take it off. I take off my little ponytail. I flop out my roots. And I don't have frizz all over my hair or tangles, and my curls are not completely ruined. Ta-da! I'm sorry if that came off a little aggressive. I swear I am speaking out of love with my heart in my hand. I just want to help you. Okay, mis amores, and that is everything. That is everything. Those are the main 5 things that I've been doing now for a good minute now to keep maintaining the health of my very long wavy hair. As I said at the beginning, this shit is not for the weak, okay? If you can't handle long hair, please go cut it. Please go cut it. I'm gonna cut it very soon. I just don't know when, don't know where, and I don't know who's gonna do it. But in the meantime, I obviously don't want my hair to look fucking crazy and stringy and wild and frizzy and unhealthy. So I have to maintain it as long as I possibly can. And these 5 things, they've done what they need to do. Let me know if these 5 things make sense to you. Let me know if you have any questions. And thank you so much for watching till the end. Also, if you would like to keep up with me between uploads, I am active on both my Instagram at NemesisMarie06 and on TikTok at NemesisMarie_06 almost on the daily. Like, I'm there all the motherfucking time. Thanks again for watching. But most importantly, girls, boys, gender non-binaries, I hope you have a great fucking day. Go slay. Go slay wherever you want to slay. Okay, bye. Slay.